Welcome back to Prison Architect, and I'm still Bastion playthrough, our first ever of this game anyway. So in the essence of the last one, just a quick refresh, I decided to take down the dormitories because they were just fighting all the time, and go, back to a single cell prison. I'm still not happy about the layout. I think I've goofed it, but we have to do what we have to do. And like I said, this is the first time we played it, so we're bound to make some, well, a lot of mistakes. But that's just the way it goes. But we'll work out. I don't understand why that path between material and job blocked. For some reason. Anyway, let's just cancel that, and then that way that might sort itself out in a minute. Well, let's go back to the water. And we'll get that sorted. We've obviously got this this prison here, but I can't open this side, or I haven't opened this side. But it is open, but for some reason it's oh, that was probably why, because it shut on me for some reason. Right, so there we go. And now it's sorted itself out. Yeah, let's look at. We're getting these in. This. Should sort it out eventually. Anyway, right, let's sort this out. Obviously, they can't get in there now. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? That needs to be bulldoze this wall, because we don't need it. Which then will allow me to sort this wall out. And, well, actually, if I do our normal, it should be there. That's a 3, that's a 3, that's a 3. Obviously, that wall's going to go down here, like I said. We'll do some doers. I think that's foundation, to be honest. So we'll take that down. All these are in. All these are in. Obviously, all this is not in. Water is here. We can dismantle the utility. Like so. Electric. I'll dismantle that to there. See, they're only kicking up here now, which is fine. There's not much I can really do about that until we get this system up and running. Right. All that will be... I'm going to open this up. Because there's nobody in the solitary confinement anyway. And we'll get this sorted, and then that way they'll be better, shall we say. I want water there, so I'm going to force that to be in. And that's a large pipe, that doesn't matter. Right, let's get... One, two, three, and then obviously I'd have to have this round there. Let's make sure we do that. That can go there, that can go there. We can have objects, we can have lights there, 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 and there. I'll move this over here. We want... Obviously, I can't put that there at the moment. But I can certainly... I can't put that there at the moment. But I'm going to move... I don't want to get rid of it. I'll just move it. But we'll have to obviously wait before that gets done. We'll rotate this. I can also look at the utilities while I'm on it. That one needs to be connected. That one needs to be connected. That one will be there. That will be there. Obviously, we can have another utility down like that. And that's that. This is obviously our second block, which is obviously from here. I can't move these at the moment because obviously we're gonna have to have a place for solitary confinement. Now I might make solitary confinement here behind the staff, and then that'll open up this. Obviously we've got the laundry problem and some of the other stuff that we've got to do. Which I'll put. I'm gonna put another door. Here. I've got 5. The option would be to have one in the center and then 2 at the other side, like this. Which, yeah, I suppose that would work. I mean, I could plan it out if I really wanted to, because I've got obviously the plan here. I can get rid of that now. So like there, that's our center. So if we're on about having a, so this would be the wall, 1, 2, 3, there. So I'm assuming that that is going to be the outside. Do I just got rid of that? Yes, I did get rid of this, didn't I? That's going to be no good because that's... I suppose I've just done this for things, so it would be okay. There's 3. There's 3. There's 3. And we can do the 3 here. So that's a door, that's a door, that's a door. I suppose if I'm only going to have like this here, although I'm just thinking of, is that the best place for... I suppose it... Yeah, well, I suppose we could double up on the solitary confinement, I suppose. And like... like that. Bearing in mind that I'm gonna potentially have another... it would be... here, wouldn't it? Although that's need to be in, because that's already in. There would be, there's the 3. there. So that would be another one connected to that. Obviously, we'd have to open this up back around. That's fine. That's opening up. They can't get out. Well, they can get out as much as they want to get out, I suppose. That would be another one. That would be that. Then we'd use this to line up our... And I've sort of done a massive prism that's got a massive amount of cells around it. But it would solve the problem of getting them. Now, obviously, this is the problem first. Because of, obviously, having them sort of things. But I might as well, because I've planned out the... Let's plan out the foundation. Is it any different with concrete? I suppose it's not, is it? Right, that's our solitary confinement area, which obviously allows them to... We'll have something here that allows them... Now, I know I've got this potential, another building here, like I said, which is obviously... I don't know whether I have the ones or the... Well, the one can stay outside. We probably have these two offices here that can go in there. Again, it's subject to change. Right, what have we not got in here? Let's go for the rooms, let's go for the objects. We have not got toilet, 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 toilet. We don't got no brick wall. Let's just put wealth, which is there. Did that just do that? Yes, it probably did. I just didn't set it again. Obviously, I can't move him in, like I said. We I want the utilities to come down here. As we normally have them. And I'm going to get rid of that. Because I don't need it. It'll also relatively destroy the laundry here, and that's going to be a bit of an issue. But I'm going to have to reroute that then to somewhere here. And I'll just tap it onto there until I move the laundry. So, water's not in there. I need to dismantle that one, and that one. I'm going to need to put there, 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 and there. Preempting this to come out here. This needs to come down. This needs to come down. That's the center wall. That's, like I said, I can't do nothing until these... Until this solid confinement is done. The problem is I can't... I stand corrected. I can do it. I press the control button and do that. That now is the most important part of getting this done. I think this is a pretty okay way of doing it. Obviously, some of this needs to be changed, and all this ground needs to change to a nicer... Because we're inside the prison, we're not outside the prison. And some of this slot is probably going to have to move somewhere. Not too sure as of yet. But we'll get that done as long as the deliveries have not blocked up. I've got 15 guards. How many staff have I got? Got 2 doctors, 15 guards, 3 cooks, 1 gardener, and a lot of other stuff. 12 workmen, and I'm obviously. I've also not got enough sleeping for the prisoners. As we can see here, I've got 84, but I've only got 82 beds. Now, I suppose I could... I could be put just I could just shove a bed in there, and then rotate that. Oop, no, that's not rotate. That's rotate. There we go, and just move this to say here, and move this to say here, just to get them. Actually, did that? I don't think it did it? That's better. Oh, well, maybe not then. Let's make this a bit faster. Well, let's make this very fast. Well, you have a door, so you should actually change. There we go. Let's go that down to slow. Right. All lights are automatically put in. Now, I am going to have the solitary confinement doors. There we go, you see. So we're going to rotate that. There, 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 there. Are we happy with that, though? I'm just thinking of How are we going to walk around? I could do a walk. We've got... Just let me quickly plan this. Let's say I move that back up there. See, that's not going to be... That's not going to work, is it? Because if I take this out, I'm going to have... like... No, this. This here. Let's take that out. Will be another one here. We'd only have this walkway, so... I'm going to leave that walkway. It's a 5. So obviously you could have a double wall here or something. And that would be a thing, but I might just leave it. We've got to have something in there to get them to walk around here. So that would be an open way door, wouldn't it? But well, I suppose I have got it blocked off. Now I've also got to demolish this wall. So that's fine. Did that just... no, that one didn't. Now, I don't need one in there. I'll put a staff door in any of these. And I'll get them to build that quick as I can. I'm going to have to obviously take out this one here, because this isn't going to be no good. But once I've got the first... Once I've got... Well, it's funny enough, though. They don't seem to have any form of toilet in there, either. Would they have a toilet in storage confinement? I have no idea. That's going to be the walkway through then. That would be the center. Allowing solitary, well, this isn't obviously solitary confinement, but... Obviously, bearing in mind, I haven't even got this built yet, so I'm going to have to, there's no light in there. I don't understand why that's that can move. That's probably to do with there is absolutely no lights in there, which would help the situation, wouldn't it not? Is water in here? Water's already in here. Electricity's there. I've missed one here. And I missed one there. That's all done. I've now got, I think, everything that I need into here. Yep. But I've got no beds, no nothing. We want the bed maybe here, because it doesn't make sense to have it anywhere near there. So that'll be kitted out, bedded out. Now, I'd got where? What's that gone then? There's probably some beds there. Yeah, there's a lot of deliveries coming. I wondered if I can build it. I mean, do I need some sort of store cupboard? I mean, I don't know. We see the thing is all this food's coming, but there doesn't seem to be anywhere to store it. Let's get a bit faster then. Yeah, getting them to do this sort of thing. Power is current power output 300, 500. That's building. I've still got some power that I could obviously put around here. Not quite sure why I did that. As it would have been better to go from there to there. But as you can see, with the pumping station, I've got enough for 4. I've made enough for 4, and I haven't even really used any of them yet. I will need power though, so it might actually be worth sorting that out. Ah, here we go. Now we're getting our room in. I could make this. There we go again. Kicking off. Yeah, see, I don't know why all the guards are here. Why are all the guards in the yard? Doesn't make sense to me. That's a lot of deliveries. I have to select the, if I do that, then I can actually do, then the back of it, and then, because if I put this centre in, they can't go around there, can they? So, we want them to be in for a start off. Could we, here we go again. Freaking believable. Once I get them all out of there, that'll be this will be all quite nice and dandy. I haven't actually got that in there actually. Got that to put in, although it doesn't really matter. Rooms, objects. Let's have beds in there. Like I say, we'll do that, and we could have the bookshelf. I mean, we don't have to have the bookshelf here, do we? We could have the bookshelf on the. I suppose I could have it there. Doesn't really matter. It keeps them. Oh, every time I do that. I keep thinking now I'm playing 2 Point Hospital and turn it. Every game I have to think of turning the flipping things the wrong way, like using them to do the wrong way around. Let's open, lock open, because otherwise they can't get in there. They're going to need a guard to get in there, which is like that, and then they need a guard to get back out again. Because we haven't selected what they are, it doesn't really matter. They won't get used. We could have, I mean, could have put a couple of different. Once I get all this in, and I get this, I think I'm going to have the same on this side. I know it's one hell of a thing, but like I said, this is the first time I've actually played the game, so even in a sense of, you know, first series sort of thing. Right, that's all in. If I now do the brick walls... why don't I just hold that and do that? That would be a decent way of putting it. There we go. That'll then fill in, and then each... Because something that can... These can lock open, lock open, and lock open. I can obviously set this side because I've only got we've only got 5 so far. So it doesn't make sense that I need more. I need these. You know, we might not even have any problems with having all this. I'm not sure why that didn't. Get that pipework in there. Now it doesn't actually say. It doesn't actually say what the like here we can see how much power, but you can't see how much water you pump in. Right, so that's... Oh, there's no lights in here either. That's going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Right, so we get the light in there. No light in that one, or that one. Goes there. Do that one. I'll work out that one in a minute. Do the quick planning here. It'll be this. Like that, because that's the center. That's the edge of the other one. And it goes like this, doesn't it? So then we know where everything is. All this is in the center. That's fine. All that's in the center. That's fine. So I know where all that is now. I'll open this. Well, obviously I'm going to do the solitary confinement here first. And then I'll empty this out. Like this one here. I could rooms, empty that one. So that's got no solitary confinement in again. And then obviously once this is opened, I'll select that to the solitary confinement. But I need, obviously I need the walls. Oh, we got this section of the walls in. Water's not in here, but we don't tend to have water in there. There's no electricity in there, but I'll put the electricity in. Ready for use. I could dismantle that door. Right, and sell that. We can have it do it. Let's rotate that. It doesn't really matter, I think. Make sure that's in. We got the doors, no, the brick walls here to put in. And that's it, because obviously we don't want them to... This is alright, this is just there for... you know, getting everything ready when we're ready. I have no lights in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Right, let's do rooms and let's do, where's this solitary spot? So now I select that one. Do that one, do that one, do that one, do that one. So that's now our new solitary confinement block, which is basically the same size as the other one. Now hopefully if they've got out of there, which they have, so now what I can do is I can basically go back to rooms. We know we've got solitary, which is 9, but we don't have 9 because I'm going to take these down. That's got back to 5 again. That lock open because it's absolutely doing nothing. I'll dismantle that, dismantle that, dismantle that, dismantle that, and we'll dismantle that. Then I'm going to get rid of this. This outside here is obviously for the cells. So most of the cells, what I'm going to do is obviously I'm going to take beds away. If I don't take the beds away, they'll start getting more of these in. Although I have only got up to 85, like all the solitary confinements in there. These are all in here. These are naughty people. So they've all moved in there. Right. What I need to do is I'm gonna not that one. I'd rather have, which are the ones I'd rather have? Probably these here I'd rather have. How is he coming here? I take it they're probably going to the toilet. Anyway, right. They're just like, what the hell? What are they doing? This is the top side. We want this one here, this one here, this one here, this one here. And we want to rotate that, and that. Give me the bookshelf. That lock can be opened first. Once we get these in, which I can force them to. Can't force them to do the bed though. I'm not quite sure why they would be allowing them through though. That's a bit weird. Anyway, we're about surgical confinement's fixed. So this can all be ripped down now. We can sell that, sell that, sell that. Get out! Get out, Dave. I might take this down. I don't know yet. Because it makes that way it makes because they can all. I mean, they can already walk through there, can't they? So I don't understand why it makes any sense to. Right. So we got the 84, as we can see now. I know I haven't got long left in this playthrough, and it's always taken a long time. Get out of there. That's in. That's in. And that's not in. Beds are coming in rapidly. Money's gone back again. Right then, let's just say that's a sell. Better redo that. Right, so I've got, but I haven't. Right, let's dismantle. What's that? 8, is it? Dismantle. That's 4. Dismantle. That'll we'll see this go down. Why can I not select what I want? Sell. So that's all done. That's sold up. I'm gonna let's go to doors. Let's go to, you know, I can select it anyway. Dismantle. Dismantle that as well because I don't think it's going to do anything. I'll cancel that. Did I cancel? How do I cancel? I don't want to cancel. Cancel. Fudge. I don't know how you cancel a stupid dismantle. I'm going to say it. Oops. Sorry about that. Don't like to use that wording, but it's so frustrating. Anyway, yeah, we got the 84. I've got obviously some more in here that I've got to get rid of. This should give me now another set. As long as it passes. And it's passing so far. I'll now dismantle this. How many have I got? 6, 7. And I'll dismantle that one. Dismantle that one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll keep going into these dormitories until I say no. Which means I've got to wait till they do all that before I can basically do anything. No, don't let me do that. 88 gone down. Sell that, sell that. We're back to one that I can get rid of, which is this one. I'll now dismantle this wall here. No, this one. That's no good. I'll get rid of this and this. And then we've got a sort of a section. I've got some cells up there that I can use. So that's another set of cells. We're almost at the end of this playthrough. Let's go to beds again. Do I want them on this side, or do I can have either or on this side, can't I? Well, technically I can do the same on this side, but I was just following this line here. I looked at this side. I've got that near the toilet. I don't particularly like that. Don't understand why I've done that then. Let's quickly get these like bookshelves in. I clearly have no light in here, which I'll force to be done. But this is important. Then I can set a cell. Obviously, I've got 84 now. I've got 86. This will be going soon. They still don't want to go in here. Well, some of them are going in here. I mean, it's not bad, little. I mean, it's not bad. It's okay to be set out like that. It's not great. How come I've got a tunnel there? Remove tunnel. Anyway, we'll close it off here. Now you can see the. Let's go into the light so we can actually do all this lot. That's done. That's done. That's done. Right. Let's do runes. I'm waiting for. Oh, I'm waiting for. Sell. Orange cell. Right. Let's. That's given me another 6, so I can do this. Dismantle. That'd be 3. Dismantle. Right, go. We are at the hour. Sorry about that. I'm waiting for light time so I can show you a thing, but it's not. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that. We will catch you later with this. We are. Don't forget, all this is going now. You can see they're not fighting as much, which I've sort of got them going what I was doing. We're gonna have to do other things now. Like I say, the showers are rubbish, so we're gonna have to maybe have some showers around and a different place. But anyway, I hope you enjoy that. We will pick this up next time. Take care. Bye for now.